Hello everyone. Let's start our today's session. So in our today's session, first of all I am going to start the portion of chemistry, and from basics we will start the study of chemistry. So first of all we will study here how to make the chemical formulas. Okay, so as you all know that the chemical formulas are formed when the cation and anion interchanges their ions or the valencies, then the chemical formula is formed. So first of all you have to understand here what important cations and anions I have written on the paper that will help you for the formation of chemical formulas up to the 10th standard. Okay, so all are very important. So first I have written H plus, this is hydrogen ion, Na1 positive sodium ion, K1 positive potassium ion, Rb1 positive rubidium ion, CS1 positive, this is cesium ion, Cu1 positive cuprous ion we have to call it. Okay, we don't have to call this is copper, this is cuprous if it is containing 1 positive. Au1 positive gold, or you have to call Aurous, Aurous. Ag1 positive, this is a silver ion. Now for the divalent cation, Ca2 positive calcium ion, Mg2 positive magnesium ion, Ba2 positive barium ion, Zn2 positive zinc ion, Mn2 positive manganese ion, Fe2 positive ferrous ion, Co2 positive cupric ion, or we can call it this is copper ion. Okay, Cu2 positive can be called as copper, but Cu1 positive cannot be called as copper. Okay, next it is to be Cd2 positive cadmium ion, Pb2 positive plumbous, or you can call it this is lead, and the next one I have written Sn2 positive, you can call it this is tin or stannous, Stannous. Okay, now next we have to come on the trivalent cation, Al3 positive aluminium ion, Fe3 positive ferric ion. Okay, now next it is to be of Au3 positive, this is of auric ion. Okay, here one more thing I just want to tell, where I have written ferrous ion Fe2 positive, or you can call it this is iron also. Okay, in the naming. Next we are coming on tetravalent cation. So these two tetravalent cations are very important for our syllabus. Sn4 positive, this is stannic ion, and Pb4 positive, we call it this is plumbic ion. Okay, now next come on some anions. Okay, so some important anions are that I am going to explain one by one all. Now we will start from the Cl1 negative, this is chloride ion, Br1 negative bromide ion, I negative iodide, F negative fluoride, O2 negative charges, this is oxide ion, S2 negative sulfide ion, Cn1 negative cyanide ion, CH3COO1 negative acetate ion, SO3 2 negative sulfate, that you have to know T should be there, SO4 2 negative sulfate ion, PO3 2 negative phosphate ion, and PO4 2 negative, PO4 3 negative it is to be there, and here PO3 that is to be, you have to write there 3 negative charges are to be there, this is of phosphate ion. Okay, now next is to be of P3 negative, we have to call it phosphide ion, N3 negative, this is of nitride ion, N3 1 negative, that we have to call it azide ion, HCO3 1 negative, this is a bicarbonate or hydrogen carbonate. CO3 2 negative, again that I am writing here carbonate ion, that is also very important. So from carbonate ion, if you are putting H here, then one negative charge will reduce, and that will convert into bicarbonate or hydrogen carbonate. Okay, next it is to be of sulfate ion, SO4 2 negative. If we are putting one hydrogen with it, then one negative charge will decrease from it, and that become hydrogen sulfate or the bisulfate ion. Now next is to be SO3 2 negative, this is of sulfite ion. As same here, if we are putting their hydrogen, one negative charge will decrease, and that will convert into HSO3 1 negative, and that will be of hydrogen sulfite. Next it is to be of NO2 1 negative, this is of nitrite ion, NO3 1 negative nitrate ion. Next some complex ion that you have to understand, FeCN whole 6 that you have to cover in the whole bracket. 4 negative charges if are to be there, that we have to call it ferrocyanide. If 3 negative charge are to be there, then we have to call it ferricyanide. I think you all have got the introduction about the cations and anions. Let's start some formation of some important chemical formulas. So you have to see here, that is to be first hydrogen cyanide. So how the hydrogen cyanide will be formed, that you have to see here. As a hydrogen ion, that will be denoted by H positive. Cyanide ion will be of Cn 1 negative. If you will interchange their valencies, then 1 positive and 1 negative will be cancelled, and what you will get it, HCN. This will be the formula of hydrogen cyanide. Okay. Now you see here the next one, hydrogen sulfide. So hydrogen sulfide, how it is to be written? H positive. Sulfide ion, that is containing 2 negative charges. So if you will interchanges their ions, so that number 2 will come on hydrogen and number 1 will come on sulfur. So the formula we will get it H2S. This is the formula of hydrogen sulfide. Next we are coming on copper sulfate. So as I have told, cupric ion, that will be also known as copper. So here we can write Cu2 positive. Sulfate is what? SO4 2 negative. So 2 positive to 2 negative will be cancelled if you will interchange their number. So you will get it CuSO4. Okay, or that can be written in this way. If you will simply interchanges their number, then you will get it Cu2SO4 whole twice. So that number 2 to number 2 will be cancelled, or simply we will get there the formula CuSO4. Next come on the copper ferrocyanide. So what is copper here? Cu2 positive. Ferrocyanide is what? FeCN whole 6 and 4 negative charges are to be there. If you will interchange their charges, number 4 will come on copper and number 2 will come on this complete ferrocyanide. So the formula what arises in front of us, this is of Cu4 FeCN whole 6. Okay, now whole twice, that number 2 that you have to cancel. Now you will get it Cu2 FeCN whole 6. Okay, now let's come on the next, sodium ferrocyanide. So what is sodium? Sodium is Na1 positive. Ferrocyanide is what? FeCN whole 6, and that 4 negative charges are to be there. So if you will interchange, then what you will get it? Na4 FeCN whole 6. So because the number 1 is coming here, so that 4 will not be cancelled, and the complete formula of sodium ferrocyanide we will get it Na4 FeCN whole 6. Okay, so I think you all have got it how to make these formulas. So let's talk about the potassium ferrocyanide. So how this potassium ferrocyanide is to be formed? Potassium is to be denoted by K positive, and ferrocyanide, this is to be of FeCN whole 6 4 negative. Okay, so if you will interchanges their charges, so what you will get it? K4 FeCN whole 6. Okay, so now in this way the barium azide, how it is to be formed, that we know that barium, it is containing 2 positive charge, and azide, that is containing 1 negative charge, because azide is to be of N3 1 negative. So as you will interchanges their charges, so what you will get it? BaN3, that number 2 comes on it, and that it becomes barium azide. If suppose we have to write their barium nitride, so how it is to be written? Barium, it is containing 2 positive, nitride, it is containing 3 negative. So what formula will be formed? Ba3N2. That number 3 will come on barium and that number 2 goes on nitrogen. So that becomes a formula of barium nitride. Okay, so I think you all have got how to make the formulas. Okay, so what you have to do in the homework? In homework I have written there at least the 10 names of the compounds. that one is to be of sodium carbonate, zinc nitrate, zinc bromide, sodium acetate, hydrogen carbonate, hydrogen chloride, sodium bicarbonate, cadmium chloride, lead carbonate, lead iodide. Okay,